Hi, this is going to be a review for what we taught you, or I taught you in September 21st and 22nd. But before I actually do the review, I want to kind of go over the resources you have in your Google Classroom. So every class, including periods 2 all the way to period 6, everybody has access to these videos that are summarizing sort of the lesson that we have covered already. So it has the oldest to the very newest. Anyways, I do have office hours on Wednesday, so if you need help, just shoot me an email. Just be mindful that I do get booked really fast. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the review. So I'll try to keep it very short because I don't want to consume too much of your time, especially because you have a lot of other assignments to do. So let's go ahead and do this type of problem. So we read this type of problem in class. We talked about the tree diagram for probability. So in case you see the word probability tree diagram, don't be scared. It's talking about the same thing. So we reading the question, we found out that we're trying to find a total amount of combinations or choices based off our tables, because that was like sort of our inventory. So based off that, we're gonna go ahead and build a probability tree that will tell us the total possible outcomes or combinations, like we said in class. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and start looking at the left side of the table. It has the word shirt, so it's gonna be talking about shirts. So like I told you guys, I usually start with a dot and then I branch out like a tree. So my dot starts, it's my starting point, and I look at the shirts. So based off the shirts, how many options do I have? Okay, I hope that you were able to count them and you're able to tell me that there's two options. So based on the options I have, that means I have to grow two branches for my tree diagram. One of the branches has to talk about red polos. The other branch has to talk about the polka dotted polo. So I'm going to write PD for polka dotted polo. All right. Now that I took care of the shirts could be combined with pants, as you guys can see as I move to the right side. So this red polo can be combined with three pants. It could be combined with Levi's, Wrangler, and Lee. Okay, so once again, I start with a little dot in front of the red polo. Now I ask myself, how many options of pants do I have? And hopefully you're able to respond that it's three. So that means that this little dot will branch out three branches. And one of the branches will lead to the Levi's. The next one will be a Wrangler jean. And the third one will be a Lee jean. Very similar with the polka dotted one. So the polka dotted shirt can be combined with how many pants? I hope you were able to recognize that the polka dotted could be combined with three types of pants. So that means I start off with a dot again, where they have the polka dotted polo, and it branches out to three branches. It creates three little branches. One of the branches will go to the combination of Levi's, the other one will be combined with Wrangler, and the third one will be with Lee. Okay. And then from here, I kind of basically kind of ignore the shirts now, and I just focus on the pants because I moved on with the tree. I moved on to the pants. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and circle the pants, and now I'm gonna move over to the right again to the shoes. So based off the pants, the Levi's first, how many shoes can I combine the Levi's with? I hope you were able to respond and you're able to tell me it combines with Jordans and boots, which is a total of two combinations. So very similar. I always start off with another dot because I will branch out again. From the Levi's, I can move over two branches, or I grow two branches. One of the branches will be going to the Jordans. The other branch will be going to the boots. Now that I'm done with the Levi's, I will go ahead and look at the Wrangler jeans. So my question to you guys again is, how many options do you have combining your Wrangler jeans with the shoes? How many options can you combine it with for the shoes? So I hope you're able to recognize that you're able to combine it with two types of shoes. So very similar to the Levi's jean, we can create two branches because we have two options of combinations. And the Wrangler jean can be combined with Jordans and boots. We repeat the same thing for the Lee pants. So once we're done with the Wrangler, we're going to move over to the Lee pants. So how many combinations can you make with the Lee pants with the shoes? So how many shoes can be combined with the Lee pants? That's a better form of stating that question. And I hope you're able to recognize that you can combine it with Jordans and with boots. So very similar to the very how we always start that. We start with a dot and we branch out depending on the options we have. We have two options. And I'm making the tree a little bit weird because I can't fit it all in. That's Jordan, and that's boots. We repeat this again for the polka dotted polo because that's a different type of shirt. We just took care of the red polo. Now we have to redo everything again for the polka dotted polo. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that one again. Or I'll start with that one. So with the polka dotted polo, how many options do you have to combine with, or actually, how many pants can you combine with the polka dotted polo? I hope you're able to recognize again that you're able to combine it with three options. That means it branched out to Levi's, Wrangler, and Lee, which we already had. I'm just doing this to kind of remind you of what we already have. Okay, so that's where we were, and we kind of abandoned that a little bit, but we're back to it. So with the with the black polka dotted polo, we're talking about the Levi's. So for the jean of Levi's, how many shoes can you combine with the Levi's? I hope you're able to recognize that it's very similar to the very top, and you have two options again, and it's Jordans and boots. Very similar to the Wrangler jeans now with the polka dotted one. How many shoes can you combine with the Wrangler jeans? And I hope you're able to state that you could combine it with two types of boots. Shoes, Jordans and boots. And I could draw an arrow so you could see where it's heading towards. All right, with the polka dotted polo and the Lee pants, how many shoes can you combine the Lee pants with? Hope you're able to recognize that this Lee pants has two branches because there's two combinations you can create. And let me do one of the last one, and it's Jordan and boots. Okay, at this very point, you are basically done. You're basically done. The only thing that you need to really do is count the total out amount or outcome or combinations. It just depends on how the question states it. But if you're looking for the total amount, combinations, or the question is asking you, you need to count the very ends. And that's once again the very ends of the tree. We only care about the very top of the trees. So that's what we need to count. And like I told you guys in class, we just care about the very top of the trees because that's kind of like our fruit that we want to get to. So let's go ahead and count them together. And let me erase this so our whiteboard is clean. So you do not need to start from the very bottom. You don't need to start. So we just look for the very top. So let me go ahead and use green. Actually, let me use blue. Baby blue. Okay, we're looking at the very top. I see one of them. That's one. I see another very top. That's two. That's three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the total combinations that you can create with all this is 12. Now there is a shortcut to finding the combinations, but I will save that for next time we meet. So once again, the total amount of combinations that you can create from two shirts and two pants or actually three pants, sorry, and two shoes is equal to 12. And I'm kind of just going to give you the little extra quick cheat sheet. I do not want you using this though. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that. That's only for my enhanced class. You guys already seen that, and you guys kind of discussed that. But anyways, the tree diagram will definitely help you to find the total amount of combinations or the total amount of whatever you're trying to create or find out. I'll just go over your assignment really quick to kind of walk you through what you are going to see. You're going to see problems 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. Those are review problems. They have different numbers, so I really want to make sure you don't just use your memory and just basically guess again. Questions 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all based off what we learned uh, on the 21st and 22nd, and that's just tree diagrams. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.